Since Kenya's announcement to close the Dadaab Refugee Camp, a lot has been said about how bad an idea it is, but Kenya is standing its ground. And in the last 1 week, 1,000 refugees are reported to have gone back to Somalia. But as the repatriation plans gather speed, a new concern is coming up about what happens to the non-Somali refugees at the camp.
In Dadaab, there is not only Somali refugees, there's other refugees from other countries like South Sudan. They will be moved to Kakuma. Dadaab also hosts a population of Kenyan citizens, needy Kenyan citizens that, as you know, registers as refugees to obtain assistance. We will have to separate those from the others and take care of them as well. So it is something that we've been calling the unpacking of Dadaab.
The Ministerial Tripartite Commission for the Voluntary Repatriation of Somali refugees held a meeting today, agreeing that the repatriation will be done in a safe and humane way.
Most of the refugees came from certain parts of Somalia, and land has been set aside, and we will determine their safety and how much funds we have for them to be repatriated and being taken care of. So all of it is a work in progress. But make no mistake, there will not be any forced repatriation. It will be a voluntary repatriation.
There have been questions asked and concerns raised about what will happen to the refugees who are not willing to return. And Kenya says it is unlikely that there will be those who refuse, because the refugees themselves said that all they need is an attractive repatriation package and an assurance of their safety.
There's absolutely no question in the minds of all of us that Dadaab has to close. So Dadaab will be closed. We are going to carry out the verification exercise so that we know exactly, because currently we actually don't know exactly how many Somali refugees are in Dadaab.
The Commission has agreed to strengthen the reintegration capacity of Somalia so that more refugees are willing to return. But in order to do this, resources are needed. Kenya says it will cost at least 20 billion shillings to repatriate the refugees, with 1 billion shillings already having been set aside. But for the rest of the costs, the UNHCR is appealing to donors to chip in. The Ministerial Commission will meet again in October to review the progress of the Dadaab unpacking. Zainab Wandati, NTV.